Hola guys and girls, and welcome to a new video about Pokémon Duel. This time we will be talking about the current event going on and of course having a few games in that. And what is currently happening currently is the Ghost Gym going on. If this is your starting screen, you see the 0 right here. It should be a higher number if you have some wins there already, but let's click on that. And that brings you to the Ghost Gym event. What the event is, it's basically something that happens regularly in Pokemon Pokemon Duel, and that's there. Basically, it's the same game, but there's some special rules in that, the event rules. You can find them in the event details, what this thing is all about, if this will load. If not, I will just tell it to you guys, because this apparently doesn't load. It's Ghost Gym. That means that all ghost figures which have an MP of 2 or 1 get boosted to 1. So basically, ghosts which before had an MP move of only 2 now have a 3, which of 1 have 2, and the ones at 3 stay at 3. Like, you can't have a ghost with like 4 MP now. And the second effect is that Darkmons actually get buffed as well. They get plus 20 on their white and yellow attacks, and yeah, that's basically the whole thing. That's why everyone is using ghosts and dark types in this more than usual. And yeah, there are some cool rewards. Of course, you will get a reward depending on how you do overall. Like you see, my gym event ranking is not that high yet. You start at 1500s. I'm at 5048. These are my monthly rankings you can see on screen right now. I want to go to the... Okay, what did I do? I did click on the wrong button. But yeah, it's not that high yet, because at the beginning I was experimenting a lot about which deck I want to use, which mods are good and stuff like that, and so I lost quite a few at the beginning, but now I'm in a bit more of a roll, and like you can see, there are some dual wins rewards. So actually, on how many wins in total you have so far, like you can see, I have a total of 11 wins so far in this event, so that's why I got all these fine prizes right here. Like you see, for the first one you get a booster ticket, then for the second one you get 10 gems, and all this good stuff, and it goes all up the way to QBX you can give if you get 30 wins in total. In addition to that, you can get these, basically, like in league games, you get your time boosters if you win. Right here, you get the win boost, I want to say. And the more you win, the bigger your winning streak, the more in the win booster. So basically, if I win once, I can potentially open a 1 win booster, which is just 1 figure. If I win twice, there's a figure in Ingot in there, I think, and so on and so on. Like, the bigger the streak, the more will be in the booster I can potentially open at the end. And if you lose a game, you actually have the choice to continue the streak using some gems, but I actually never did that. It was never really worth it, but yeah, that's basically the whole event. Let's look at the squad I'm using for this, which is this right here. Yeah, there we go. Select, no, that's the hurdle jump. The cards are not different, but the ones I'm using is one, I'm using a Ralts, because that is a nice ability in Ghost Sensor, because everyone is using Ghosts, and if you know Pokemon Duel, Ghosts have the ability to move right through your units, so you can't block the way actually. They can just move right through. Ralts blocks these, with Ghost Sensor, opposing Ghosts that you can see cannot pass through this using an ability. They can still Turtle Jump and stuff like that, but not only with the ability, and has a nice 46% chance to get Imprisoned, which is a pretty nice ability. It's actually, I think it's better than the next evolution, what's it called again? Curlia? Because Imprison is way better than Confuse Ray. So that's why I'm using the Rolls, and there's 3 MP, which is nice. Then next up, of course, I have some Dark types and Ghost Mons. We got the Crawdon, which is pretty strong with the plus 20 boost. Aquajet is only at 40, but of course Trap Hammer is at 70, and plus 50 if I spin it again, so potentially 120 damage. And then Guillotine just knocks the opponent straight out, which is awesome. The ability is nice, because it's a potential. It's not you have to do it, but if you do not want to fight an opponent wants to do with this ability, you can just activate the ability and move 2 steps away, not having to fight, and potentially get some nice positioning with that. So yeah, that's one of my Dark Mons. Next up, of course, we got Giratina, one of my Ghosts, which has an MP of 2 right now, because with 1 it's kind of bad, but with an MP of 2 it's decent. Of course, it has the ability once again to move through other Mons, and then it has a good strong attack in Shadow Claw, and then Hex. And together with Will-O-Wisp is pretty nice. Basically my strongest Ghost I have right now. I don't have a Gengar, so yeah, I'm using Giratina. Then we got Phantom, which is pretty nice because it gets buffed to 3 MP, so it's one of the maximum movement you can get from a Ghost. Once again, it can pass through other units, and usually your MP3 Ghost of choice is Shuppet, or Shuppet, whatever you want to call it. But Shuppet is pretty weak. This Phantom has nice that it's, and together with Protect and Confuse Ray, basically it's very difficult to knock out. Usually Shuppet you can just knock out straight away, because only has like a 30% chance to get a Will, stuff like that. With this we have a total of 54% of not getting knocked out by just any attack. Of course, if we get Feint Attack, it's pretty obvious that I will get knocked out, but other than that, this is more difficult to kill, and it can still move through, so I can actually get some fast wins with that. Next, I just Zapdos, because Before I had an Absol right here, but Absol was, even with the plus 20 boost, still worse than Zapdos. So yeah, you already know what Zapdos does. Nothing new with that. And last but not least, we got Yveltal, which is another Darkmon of choice. With Oblivion Wing, it gets 120 attack. Then Draining Wind is kind of, sometimes it bites me in the ass because it actually hits my other mons as well. So yeah, I can get some mons a minus 1 MP marker, which is nice. But if no other of my opponent's mon is in range, my own mons get the minus MP marker, which is bad. So yeah, I don't want to get Draining Wind often, but Dark Mist is pretty awesome, because if I get that more often, it actually stacks and it powers up the Oblivion Wing of my Yveltal or all the moves of my Crawdon, which is the other Darkmon I have in my team. But that is the team. That's enough of the talk. Let's finally have some battles. I can see they are pretty costly on your energy. Like I can see, one battle costs 35 energy, so I can only 3 in a row. After then, my 110 is already depleted. So yeah, let's just do these 3 in a row for this video and see how it goes. Because Ghost and Dark Mons are both actually buffed. Mons like Sable Eyes, Reign Supreme. Sadly, I do not have Sable Eye, but Sable Eye, I guess it gets both. It gets plus 1 MP and the plus 20 boost because of the Dark type as well. So sometimes in the gyms they have some, and you have the mon with the corresponding dual type, you can actually get both boosts, which is pretty nice. And like I can see, here's a pretty ghosty squad and some Dark Mons. This Pupitar actually evolves in Tyranitar as well, which is scary. Tyranitar is pretty scary if it evolves to get plus 1 MP and stuff like that. But yeah, it's actually the first time I'm facing a Darkrai, so we will have to see. The good thing is Pupitar is not a Dark type from the start. So yeah, let's summon this. Usually I just start right away with my Phantom, because from here, if I get free movement, I can immediately block this, this entry point from him if he don't have anything in the way for me. And yeah, like I said, Phantom is more difficult to knock out than Choupé. And potentially I can win straight away with this. Yeah, see, he moves his Pupitar in, probably trying to knock me out. But I can see, it's a decent high chance. Yeah, see, it get Confused Ray, so that did not work out. And now, let me look at his mons. Does he have a 4? No, he doesn't. So it's pretty much already GG, because I can move here on his entry point through the new douche. That's a good thing about Ghost types. And now he can't summon anything else to reach me. He has to kill with his Pupitar. If he doesn't manage to do that, I already win, because I can, of course, MP through move to the entry point. That's why Ghosts are so scary with an extra MP, because they just, like I can see, 3 turns I've already won, just because he couldn't knock out my thing. And yeah, does he have a gold block? He has a gold block. See? So he had to waste a card, and I still have to block his entry point, so I'm definitely in the lead right now. Ralts does close to nothing. Like, he has a Banette, he has a, the Trevenant, so it can do something, but so far it's not very useful. Let's just bring out my Yveltal, so I can potentially start getting some Dark Mist, buffing up my Darkmons. But yeah, Ghosts are very scary in this, so that's why I have the Ralts in here. And yeah, I think Phantom is definitely superior to, like, Banette and all these mons. Even though they have the same P move, this is more difficult to knock out. Only better than Ghost in this is, of course, the Trevenant, potentially. Trevenant, what do you do? Details. Let me see, kind of moves, blah blah, becomes grass, blah blah. Then I put one other grass type on the field that is not frozen, maybe move to his MP range. Okay, some fancy stuff and 110 damage. So it's a bit scary. It is a bit scary. Let's just bring my Giratina down and see what happens. He can't move through me yet, because only has 2 MP move, of course. That means he would move right onto me if he wants to knock me out. But let's see what happens yet. If he wants to take the battle, there we go, that's the Banette, so I'm gonna block the path for right. Let's see, what's the strong? No, wait, I actually have a pretty high chance to just knock him out with my Zapdos. And even if I lose the match, I can move my Yveltal here, so yeah. As long as I get Thunder Crash, I basically guarantee knock this thing out. Like I see, the other ghosts, that's why I have Zapdos here, because the yellow attacks are pretty nice with other mons, because all the ghosts have a pretty long range of purple attacks. So you can see here, curse or weak attacks. Other things like the Sableye actually have only 1 attack, the rest is purple attacks. So strong yellow attacks, like from a Zapdos right here, are very nice in this gym as well. That's why I'm using it. So, and I think I just want to move in with my Zapdos, trying to block this entry point. Let's look at this wild system, what this Darkrai does. Opposing that is asleep. Wait, opposing Pokemon that are asleep against this Pokemon are knocked out. Whoa, that's scary. That is scary. So it can potentially put my monster to sleep and win like that. So now he can't summon anything else. So next turn he probably has to attack something. So let's bring the Giratina down. I still have both my mons available. And he's not really close to anything. So currently it's looking good for me. I have to... Okay, there it goes. So if he doesn't knock me out, I can just trap this mon with my Giratina and get rid of the right away. But he has to fight right here. If he doesn't fight, does he not see that I can trap him, surround him with a Giratina or my Zapdos even? But Zapdos I want to keep there. So yeah, he has to go for the attack and hope to knock me out. Which he has a decent chance to not to. Okay, he has Manipulative, which does not... Oh, grass Pokemon is field. Yeah, they are now grass Pokemon. So the effect is not really doing anything. If the move Pokemon is one of the opponent's Pokemon that falls asleep. So yeah, I don't have a grass on the Mon either, so I don't think this does anything right now. So I think I'm fine. Oh, wait, Phantom is a grass one, of course. It is asleep as well, but I can still surround it, so that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Getting rid of this guy, and I actually don't want to battle the Yveltal. You can summon the other guy now, the what you call it? Crawdon. But I already got 2 knockouts, he got nothing. Which is awesome. Yeah, that's the Crawdon, of course. I'm gonna set my let's see, send my Yveltal in the way. Because Crawdon vs Crawdon, there's theoretically just 50-50 chance on who loses, but Yveltal I have a higher chance of winning. As long as my thing is asleep, I have to tag it to wake it up again, which I'm going to probably do soon with my rolls. So far he's definitely on the back foot. Let's see if he can turn it around with some luck or moves. What he has. Hurdle jump. What is he jumping over? Jumping over with his... What? Why is he doing that? That doesn't make sense because, like... Does he want to draw me away? Like... I just do this. I don't get it. Do you want to do a Banette back? Like, that kind of makes sense. You definitely want to do a Banette back, but I don't know why you did that move. Maybe it's just not as experienced that I do mistakes like that as well, but seeing that I just surrounded him, even not that much experienced people will see like that could just happen again, the same basically. So there's the Crawdon, I can surround as well, which I actually don't want to do. So let's see, we don't get a miss. Pretty lucky on both our parts, so I don't want to surround it because that would give back his Trevenant. Before I surround anything, I want to block his entry points. So let's start with blocking this entry point and my turn. If he somehow manages to knock out my Yveltal with his Crawdon, I still can send my own Crawdon in the way, I can send my rolls in the way. I have a lot of options. I can send my Giratina to try and knock it out, so I'm not too worried yet. Next turn, if I do not win this, okay, Dark Mist, which is nice. So all my Dark Mods are buffed right now. Now I can use my rolls to wake up my Phantom. Wake up, Mr. Guy. There we go. They can block the other entry point, and then I can start killing the Crawdon and basically start finishing off this match. Like, so far I can allow these, like, tactics which take several turns, because he is really on the back foot right now. What is he doing right now? Another hurdle jump? That's not really saving him, because I have a hurdle jump of my own. He doesn't have a second one, right? He only has one. Yeah, Pokemon Switch. Yeah. So I can just hurdle jump on my own to block the way again with my Yveltal right here. He can now block my entry point, but this is not too big of a deal because I already have all my mons out. So yeah, if he leaves it there, I can just surround it after a few turns. So let's see what happens. He tries to knock me out once again. Like, let's see if it works out. Oh, he actually knocks me out with his guillotine, which is a bit scary, which is definitely a bit scary. Because now I can hurdle jump once again with this guy. I don't want to battle yet. I can't actually battle. But if I lose again right here, I have to hope that my Giratina can knock him out. Otherwise, I might just lose because of some bad luck. Because this, usually, in most cases, Yveltal would win the matchup. But of course, this is Pokemon Duel with some RNG involved, so that may happen. But I still have 2 more chances. Like this, basically a 50-50. I don't actually know which level his Crawdon is, so I don't know who has the higher chance. But Giratina versus Crawdon, Giratina should win as well, so... I have a nice... Okay, he wants to attack me. I could surprise back, but that wouldn't really do anything. So let's just go for the cancel ability, and let's just go for the... See who will win this 50-50. And he does. So once again, he does win. So now it's scary because now I have to knock him out of Giratina or I lose the game. So that's how it goes sometimes. I was at the advantage the whole time, and then like this. Oh yeah, surprise back, of course. If I attack him, he wins. Oh, he has to go back, or can he go to the... Can he go to the entry point now? Yeah, so actually, I did just lose because there's nothing I could have done then. I don't have Goal Block. I don't have the card yet for Goal Block. Oh, he does go. Oh, so he couldn't probably go into my entry point. So yeah, I just have to hope to win right here. And I do. Nice. Okay. We are back in this. We are not losing yet. He can send out a Spinnet once again. But that was definitely scary. Whew, I would have been kind of annoyed if I would have lost that game. Because of some bad luck. So he sends us the Banette. Let's bring out the Ralts to block the way because of a Ghost in, so he can't pass through me. He would have to go for an attack. And Ralts has a decent chance to just block the attacks. Okay, I think I need to start getting my Giratina on my entry point, so I don't have to be that threatened anymore. So if Ralts survives, I'm definitely blocking the entry point with my Phantom. And then start knocking some mons out. I have the time advantage as well, like I'm basically a minute ahead currently. So let's see if I can survive this. Oh, it's a start tie, so definitely I can survive this, which is awesome. So now I can send my Phantom right here, so he can summon his Trevenant. And then I actually would want him to knock... Nah, probably not. I'll move my Giratina close to my... Okay. Tries to knock out my Phantom, which is fair. I have a decent chance to kill him as well with my... Yeah, see? I even got a decent chance to kill him as well. Phantom coming through! And yeah, now he only has 2 mons left. I have all of mine left. So I'm just going in and trying to kill his Pupitar with my Giratina right now. Keep my Ralts in the back in case something weird happens. But yeah, he's now he's definitely back foot. I don't know how he comes back from this. Like, you always, that's the problem, that's the beauty and the problem with Pokemon Duel. You always have the chance to come back. You always, but you just need Thunder Crash and I win this matchup, so I'm fine. I get Thunder Charge, which is still fine. I get Thunder Charge, which I'm not going for right now. Just trying to knock off the Pupitar with my Giratina right here. In which I should have the advantage on, because it only is 50 and 20 attack, and I have 50 and 130, which I do get. And now it's GG for sure, because he can block the path again with his Darkrai, but I can just surround him, and then it's over. So it's definitely, it's checkmate right now. He can't win, and I won this match, which I'm very happy about. Finally a win on screen. Last time it was a bit more troublesome to get some wins on this, but yeah, that's basically the thing. A lot of Ghosts, a lot of Dark types. He can, okay, it doesn't, I didn't checkmate him yet, because of course he can win right here, which he does not. Oh wait, Dark Void? Does he lock me out right now because I'm put to sleep? Yeah, okay, but he's still... Okay, now it's a bit more annoying, because... Yeah, it's a bit more... But no, it's still... Okay. I didn't win yet. I didn't checkmate him. I basically did checkmate him, because he can't move his... The only way he can move his... He can't move his Darkrai anywhere. He has to use cards to basically prolong the game if he wants to. Because if he moves to my Zapdos, I can just move in with Phantom, or my Ralts. If he moves to my Phantom, I can just hurdle jump with my Ralts. Ah, okay, he can knock out my Ralts, basically. But then I just send off my Yveltal, and... Okay, what does he want to do? Yeah, he just used the card, so... But at one time he will... At one point he will run out of cards. And now if I move it right here, actually... Wait, no, I have to move it right here. So just do this. So now he has to move somewhere, or use another card. And if he moves somewhere, I always can reach the entry point. If he reaches in the direction of Zapdos, I win. If he reaches in the direction of Phantom 1. Okay, now I win. Because Ralts can just move onto the entry point. So it doesn't matter what happens right here. He saw that he can win. Gets Dark Lee. Whatever that does, it does nothing. And Ralts for the win on the entry point. And boom! We got our first win actually on this. So very nice, very nice. Actually, I think I made some mistakes in the late game there. But I just had the advantage throughout, so it did not really come into play. I could have played the late game, but definitely a bit better. But yeah, we get a win. Like you can see, we get our Gym Booster a number 1 counter for that. We are total at 12 victories, get some rankings going. And we get something for 12 wins. We get 15 Carbonite, so that's something. The good thing is, in the first 10 wins, you always get for each win you get something. Like win 1 you get that, win 2 you get that. After 10 wins you need more wins to get something again. So definitely run through this event for the first 10 wins. And we had 90 minutes, so I guess we can go for one more. That game took a bit longer than I expected, but yeah, let's go for one more and then we can end this video. And then we'll probably end around 20 to 30 minutes, which is always a nice length for videos like this. Next video is probably going to be another pack opening, because like you can see, I actually have once again 500 gems, so we can go for 10. The Again, for 10 boosters to open, because the special offer is there for when you get another 10 boosters and one guaranteed EX or UX. So I want to go for that, and if I do that, I can definitely go for another recording for that as well. He had a very strong squad. I actually don't know if I can win that. He got the Gengar, he got the Sableye. Yeah. That is troublesome, Gengar. Look, does Zapdos beat you? Zapdos should beat you close to always. So I send my Zapdos. Oh yes, I have to send Ralts, because he can just pass through me, and he has 3 MP. So through Ralts he can pass through, and there's a decent chance that he doesn't knock me out right away. That's why Gengar's so scary. Not only can he walk through Mons, he can just knock them out as well. So now Sableye, you can see base 90 yellow move, and then a bunch of purple moves. The best thing I have to send this away, because I only have 1 Ralts, is to try and go with my Zapdos and kill it. Because if I get my Thunder Crash, I guaranteed knock him out, because everything is weaker or a purple attack. So that's the best thing I can do right now. Hope to get my Thunder Charge, which has a pretty high chance to give to me. I get a Roost. So now it's annoying because the Sableye can pass through me, because it's the Ghost type once again. And if it passed on my entry point, yeah, that's exactly what it does. I'm forced to move with my Ralts right here. And that means he can block my second entry point with his Gengar. So yeah, that is pretty scary. That's the problem. Like, I needed to get the Thunder Crash right there. That's the problem with this gym. There's like too many ghosts, and with an extra MP move, they are just way too strong. But I don't have enough good ghosts. Like Sableye and Gengar, would love to have both of them. But yeah, the best thing I can do now is try to knock out the Sableye once again. Hopefully get the Thunder Crash this time. Let's see. I don't, and I get confused. Yeah, I think this might be a quick game where I just lose to the combination of Gengar and Sableye. Because I can summon anything else. Moving Ralts would lose the game to me, because both of these ghosts have an MP of 3, so they can reach from the point they're at. They can actually reach my Ralts. Okay, tries to knock out my Zapdos. If he managed to knock out my Zapdos, I did lose the game. So, let's see. No, he doesn't. He does not get the chance. Oh, he could get his Water Shuriken. Oh, wait a minute. He can still knock me out. He does knock me out, so it's GG. Because that's the yellow attack. I got my Thunder Charge, of course. So, yeah, that's GG. You get 2 times unlucky with Sableye, and that's how you lose the game. So there's actually no use to move somewhere just as for... Like, I could use a Pokemon Switch and switch my routes off for something else, but basically I can't summon anything. It just surrounds me at some point and then lose the game. So we do not need to prolong this. We can just forfeit this game. So yeah, that's what can happen in this gym as well. Sometimes you have a good game, sometimes you just get overwhelmed by people who just have the correct figures for the event going on. But yeah, that's... Oh wait, we have 22 minutes. I could go for one more. It could go for one more. Let's open the first thing. I could, like I said, I could click continue right here and basically pay 10 to get my rewards going for more, but that's, for me, it's not really worth it. 10 gems is a lot. And so I'm just gonna click on next. Not going to continue my streak. Let's open this box. Probably just a common figure in that. Like, the bigger I streak, the better the things in it as well. So I just got... Now I just get one figure, which is most likely just common. Did I not do it correctly? Is it loading? Hello? Game? Did you broke? Did the game break? Did I break the game? Ah! So, nothing is happening. The game is lagging, it seems. I can't click on anything else. Like I can see here, nothing is happening. So, I think that the game's saying, Lars, end the recording right here. You don't want to play the other game on screen, so I'm gonna do that. I hope you did enjoy and you got some insight on how events and stuff like that work. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me up on Twitter and Facebook. All links in the description. And yeah, you can be excited for some more Pokemon Duel content in the future. I will probably bring on one Duel video a week and see how it does for some over a longer time than just a random video here and there. But yeah, that's all for me. I will see you another time. Ciao.